Hey, it's time to open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It. Know what I'm talking about? Grip it and rip it. Okay. Grip it and rip it. Rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it. Grip it and rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it. Grip it and rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it. Grip it and rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it. Welcome in H-Town. You are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It Sports, coming to you live at 5, no time for jive. I'm your host, J.R. Wilson. Look here. First thing you need to know before I get started is this show is the flavor for your wings, the gravy for your mashed potatoes, the barbecue sauce for your ribs, and the sugar for your Kool-Aid, not your tank. Don't get it twisted or misconstrued. You understand? We're going to jump straight off into this thing. But before we do that, I need y'all to do me a favor. Share this link with your people, with your partner, with your family. All right? Let them know, man, I'm on here doing my thing, man, all right? And I'm somebody that needs to be in their ear. Also, subscribe to the channel, Grip It and Rip It Sports, okay? Also, look out for The Solid Grip. Me and my old man just dropped the show yesterday live on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all can check that out, The Solid Grip. Subscribe to that channel. Also, On the Other Hand Sports. That's my old man's solo podcast. Y'all subscribe to that, okay? And hit that little bell so you don't miss a thing from Grip It and Rip It. You understand me? Yes, sir. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com. This is actually for Solid Grip, but mine is twitter.com/grip_and. It's a crazy handle, but that's what they gave me. So, man, let's get straight off into this thing. So today I wanted to get on here and ramble a little bit, man, because look, there's a lot of people out there talking about how maybe the Rockets have met their match with Oklahoma City. It's one game. It's one game. Oklahoma City had to give it all they had to win that game. I mean, every last inch of their energy they had to exert in order to win that game. And they did a good job. I don't want to take nothing away from them. They did a very good job. It was good to see Chris Paul, rally his team. And it was cute. It was cute. But I told y'all before, and I'm going to say it again, you're messing with some grown men out here. You're messing with grown men out here. Y'all I knew they would sneak a game in. Might even sneak 2 in. Maybe. But the way I see it, more than likely, we going to catch these next 2 games, okay? I said before, it could be a sweep. Might not be, but they might sneak one in, and they did. And it was a good game. It was a very good game. So I like it because, look, we need to go on and finish OKC off so that we can give Russell Westbrook time to rest so we can look forward to whomever we're going to play between Portland and the Los Angeles Lakers. We'll see what happens. Side note, I want to talk about this boy up in Dallas. He's the truth, man. This guy is the truth, man. I mean, he's something to marvel at. Indubitably, he is something to marvel at, man. That shot he made at the last second, he did that to us last year. If I remember correctly, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But when we was on that long, winning streak, the Rockets were, he was the guy that broke the winning streak because he hit a shot at the last second from like half court, like he did earlier today. But Luke Doncic, man, that boy is a beast, and he didn't even have Zach Porzingis in there. So yeah, man, he's an upcoming star, no doubt about it. It's a little weird seeing a white boy with those kind of skills. I'm not saying that they don't. Okay, you have your Larry Birds, but this guy, he is a beast, man. It ain't no other way to say it. And the LA Clippers got their hands full with the Mavericks, man. They're a young team, and they ain't got nothing to lose, man. They coming out, they don't care about nothing. So, but we up 2-1. Okay, just to get back to the Rockets, we're up 2-1 in the series. I predict that we'll win these last 2 games. We'll beat Oklahoma City in 5, and that'll be the end of it. We'll be ready to play whoever we got to play in the second round, and whoever that is, though they may be formidable, so are we. And we came to ball. We came to put it all on the line, and it looks like that's what this team is doing. I just hope they don't get tired. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's that. But, man, the Astros didn't look too good this weekend, man. They got swept by San Diego, a young up-and-coming team with a lot of young guys that are hitting really well. And apparently, man, they're called Slam Diego now because these cats hit grand slams like nobody's business. And I thought to myself, you ain't hit no grand slam on the Astros. But I could say that last year, right? Yeah, I don't think we got grand slams hit on us last year, but I think we was like the least in the league as far as teams hitting grand slams against us because our pitching was so well. It was so good last year. But this year, you don't know what we're going to get. We might get one game where, we go, shoot, we only give up 2 runs the whole game. And then we'll have one game, we'll give up 13 runs. So, but San Diego's, they're a really good team, man. Francisco Tatis and Cranello, I think that's that boy name. I know I'm tearing his name up, but also Manny Machado. They got a really good team, man. And I mean, when you think about Manny Machado leaving the Dodgers to go over to San Diego, he came from a weak organization in Baltimore with the Baltimore Orioles, went over to the Dodgers, got to the World Series, didn't win it, and was like, man, I'm going to get paid, and went to San Diego. And now they have a formidable team. I mean, their team looks really good. Really good. We'll see how they do down the stretch, but they swept the Astros, had us looking bad. I thought today, I said, okay, look, man, third game, we need to come out here, get at least one win, man. I'm not for getting swept. I ain't for that. And we came out blasting, went up 3-0 real quick. Who was that? Was that Jose? No, that was Carlos Correa, hit a single RBI, and then you had Kyle Tucker hit a 2-run homer. We went up 3-0 early. And man, them cats came crawling back, man, playing small ball. And man, them guys are hitting, man. They seeing the ball well in San Diego. And I tip my hat to them, man. And they swept us, and we looking at playing the Angels. We got a 10-game home stretch. Matter of fact, we'll be home 11 days, and we get one off day. So we won't dip back out for another 11 days, which is good, man. I think it was good that we left the road because, look, one of our best hitters on the team has finally shook out of whatever had him shaking up, Jose Altuve. It seems as though he's gotten out of whatever trance he was in, whatever he was dealing with mentally. It seems as though he's gotten over it. He's had multiple hit games. And did he get a knock today? I'm not sure if he got a knock, but I know he had like 4 games in a row. We had multiple hits. And so that was great to see. Carlos Correa's looking really good. I love to see that, man. We've been waiting to see this guy that we're seeing, and he's looking really good. Michael Brantley, he's back in the lineup. It's going to take him a little time to get game ready, speed ready for the ball coming down the plate. Because today, you saw he was trying to get hit. He was putting a bat on the ball, but sometimes when you come off an injury, it takes a little time to get acclimated. So that was good to see. I hear that Justin Verlander's actually playing catch. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's on the road to recovery or he's on the road to hoping that he can do enough just to get back to pitch. And then in the offseason, he'll have Tommy John surgery. And it's unfortunate, man, because I believe Verlander's 37 right now. If you have Tommy John, you out for at least 14 months off the rip. So he would miss the whole next season at 38 years old and then come back at 39. Now, I know Roger Clemens. Was it Roger Clemens or Nolan Ryan? Somebody correct me. I believe Roger Clemens came back and ended up throwing like 3 no-hitters after the age of 40. And so I don't know if Verlander's going to do that, but he definitely, I think, has the capability of doing it. So, yeah, man, it was a tough weekend, man. But look, we're looking forward to the upcoming NFL season, too. I mean, peep this, y'all. 2 weeks from this Thursday, we will have our first game of NFL football, man. And I'm telling you, I can't wait. Our Houston Texans play the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. I need us to come out with a dub, man. It ain't no other way to say it. I need us to come out with a dub. We got embarrassed the last time we played them. And I don't take kind to that, man, at all. And none of them should. They should have it on their mind, man. I mean, really, to tighten up on defense, whether it be defensive backs, playing bump and run, staying tight on their receivers, really watching the hips as they turn, or if it's the D lineman, really working through their moves, working through double teams and getting to the quarterback, whether it's Deshaun, really get through his progressions and making the right read and having all those weapons and all that talent on offense he could throw to, or the offensive line getting better this year because you got the same 5 guys from last year and they've had another year to gel and give him some time really back in the pocket to have a clean pocket and make really accurate throws. David Johnson from Arizona, who we acquired in the weakest trade in the world for DeAndre Hopkins in a 2nd-round pick. Hopefully he can come through and we see some semblance of what we saw from him in 2016 Well, he was the best running back in the NFL. So, look, man, we got things to look forward to. And I think that as Houstonians, man, we got to keep our eyes forward. You know, I'm a real fan, just like every other real fan that's out there in the Houston metropolitan area or where you are in the world, and you still a Houston fan. I'm hurting too, man. I hate to see the Astros go on an 8-game winning streak and then lose, get swept by San Diego. It's, you know, I hate to see the Rockets, you know, pulverize Oklahoma City 2 games in a row and then lose this last game down the stretch. You know, I hate to see that we ended the season last year with the Houston Texans losing to Kansas City 51-31 when we were up 24-0. That hurts, man. I'm hurting with y'all. I promise you. It hurts to see that the Astros had the best record in Major League Baseball last year, and they get all the way to the World Series, really not hitting well, and get down to Game 7. We're up in the game. Greinke's pitching lights out, gives up a bomb. AJ Hinch gets scared and puts in Will Harris, who had pitched the previous 3 games and was tired, instead of putting Garrett Cole in, who had put himself in the bullpen to ready himself for whatever they had to do. And we ended up losing the World Series down the stretch. Matter of fact, in the 7th inning. And it hurts, man. I'm hurting with y'all. But we got to move forward. We got to move forward amicably to the future and look at what we got right before us, man. The Astros, we not out of it. We not. Because help is on the way, man. These guys are coming back. And I'm one of the ones that believes that, look, if Verlander is not going to come back, I think we straight on the closer. I like Ryan Presley. He has great stuff. He's never been in a closer role, really. You got to get used to that high pressure. And I think he's done a, decent job the last couple of closes that he's done. But if we can't get Verlander back, James Click and Jim Crane and Dusty Baker got to rub their heads together and really find out what they can do. If they were smart, they go get the boy Cueto from San Francisco or whomever. Go get an ace, man. Get a dog, bring him in here so we can make some noise, man, like we did in 2017, man. You know what I mean? We went and got Justin Verlander. And after that, what happened? History wrote itself. We got a World Series championship, although many believe that it's tainted because we cheated in the regular season that year. And, I wouldn't argue with that. Nevertheless, we wouldn't have did anything, gotten as far as that we got without Justin Verlander, and those are just the facts. So this show was meant to be short and sweet, man, a little something Sunday night. I don't normally do a Sunday nighter, but, I want to jump out the week right, man. Encourage everybody, man. Keep your heads up, man. Houstonians, man, in the sports world, look, man, we still doing well, man. There's a possibility that we could take it to everybody. It's a possibility the Rockets could go all the way with it. It's a possibility the Astros can go all the way with it. And it's also a possibility that the Houston Texans can go all the way with it. If you believe in Deshaun, man, you'll know that cat does not stay rested. You understand? If you followed any of him, even if you don't, take 30 minutes out your day and go look at his career in high school and look at his career in college. He does not stand pat, man. He is coming for heads. I'm telling you what I'm telling you because I seen it. So Patrick Mahomes wasn't used to being no superstar. He's great. He is a great NFL player, the best quarterback in the league right now. But I'm telling you, Deshaun Watson is a phenom. He's something different. And that's why I like him, man. So we'll see what happens, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Look, if y'all want me to produce some more of these videos, give me my expertise, man. Y'all get off in the comments, man. Let me know, something y'all want to talk about, whatever, subject you want to discuss. And we'll do that on here, man. All right. So for me, J.R. Wilson, this is Grip It and Rip It. I want y'all to share this link with your people, with your partners, with your family. All right. And also, I want you to subscribe to the channel, man, if you haven't already done that, man. If you enjoyed the show, I appreciate you. Anyone who gets an opportunity to watch this, grace and peace to all y'all.
Hey, it's time to open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in to Grip It.